combo in Melee called the tourney winner, but that was the tourney winner.
For sure.
That was the tourney winner. Interestingly, I have a whole lot of notes prepped for all of this stuff.
A lot of
interestingly,
words.
this is our only round 1 of Losers Top 16 that has never happened before.
Yeah.
These two players have never faced each other offline or online, so this is going to be a first for anything. And of course, where else could you get it but Pound? ApolloKage starting off the match by going all the way around the world just to escape from a Sean ledge trap, but Snake does have the mobility off stage to do just that, so he's very confident in doing it. Already built up 57% thanks to these out-of-shield options.
Yeah, doing really, really well right now by Sean. I feel like AK's win condition here is to actually just make sure that he hauls some momentum, because I feel like Sean is going to be everywhere at once, especially on this stage like Town and City. Going to have great mobility on the platforms. Going to be able to get the back air one, but can't get the strong hit either. So ApolloKage going to get a second lease on life here. Going for the down smash there, which I totally agree with. And we're going to see the rapid jab come out.
It was good by ApolloKage to conserve that jump, though, because he was absolutely going to need it to escape what might have been death from Sean. It's good stuff to him. And Lyric, I do agree with you. I feel like this matchup is going to be a game of like, oh, Snake's winning, Snake's winning, Snake's winning, Snake's winning. Oh, wait, Captain Falcon won one neutral interaction. Suddenly he's in the lead.
Yeah, very true. Here we go, though. Sean going to be able to get the grab here. Town and City small side, so honestly just looking for the cheese on the platform. ApolloKage going to go up in this set so far, but for how long really is the question. You know what Sean's looking for. He's looking for a loose aerial, quite possibly maybe even back air. Now chasing all the way up high in the sky. I love how AK is always coming down with a different option as well. You have to mix up your opponent at this range.
And he's covering himself so well with Grenade, Nikita, and C4 as he makes his way back down to stage. And he's very comfortable to spend a lot of time up in that top blast zone. He's at 207% Lyric, and Sean has still yet to find that big hit that will close it out. Now I believe an F throw, a back throw, maybe even an up throw might kill. I've never seen Falcon up throw kill in this game, but it might be a first again here at Pound. He has to get a grab or literally anything first, though, and ApolloKage is just playing around him masterfully.
Yeah, very, very true. I feel like ApolloKage also kind of fishing for the grab as well, just wants to get as much percentage as possible. C4 laid out perfectly up front. Fortunately, going to jump off the footstool here in the dash attack. Yeah, right, 73%, even the grenade sending off with a nice little present left behind. Sean, though, going to be able to get a couple of up airs, but once again, great by AK to defuse every single situation so far.
Well, and that's the Snake classic. He's constantly going to be pulling grenades out of disadvantage so that he can stop Sean from getting as far as he wants to with these combos. That's going to be a potentially critical mistake if ApolloKage capitalizes on it, but he doesn't. He's not able to punish Sean for going above the ledge with that Falcon dive. Now he lands safely back on stage, and Lyric, this is what I was talking about at the very beginning. Sean just got a couple openings and we're already back to nearly even.
Yeah, very, very scary. I'm loving also the reverse up airs coming out from Sean as well. Really just finding the mark there on the back air as well. Sean looking so strong and instantly going back to platform. I think it's very interesting because I feel like a lot of the times commentators say you don't ever want to let Snake kind of set up on ground platform, and now here Sean is essentially now bringing it back to even.
ApolloKage retreats to the corner and catches Sean's landing with the up tilt, though, and yet again we have equalized. 30.4% separates the two players, but ApolloKage has something to say about that. He's going to find a grab, but Sean finds a grab as well into the double up air, and the perfect knee finds the stock in the game. Sean, fantastically played after what felt like an eternity of stock number 1. Makes short order of stocks 2 and 3 to go up 1-0.
Yeah, very, very, very true, Laz. Honestly, I'm loving the play coming out from Sean right now. ApolloKage definitely holding strong in that fortress known as Snake, but that's what Falcon does best. You know, one touch and, you know, you're gone. So interesting enough to say also, I found that the Town and City pick was very interesting to start on. A lot of times, of course, we're going to see that PS2, but ApolloKage definitely not going to go down without a fight here. It was a very, very close game 1.
We're going to be getting into game number 2 on ApolloKage's counter pick, which is going to be FD. Him and I were talking before this set began, and he was like, I don't think Sean's going to leave FD open, so I'm probably going to have to go to like Smashville a lot, but it looks like Sean didn't ban it, so ApolloKage is going to take full advantage, and we're going to see a lot of that crouch throughout the course of this match. Captain Falcon does struggle to hit those like low-profile characters, and without the ability to set himself up on the platform above, he's not going to have a good time hitting Snake out of that crouch animation.
Yep, for sure. Here we go, though. Good up toss on the grenade here, just waiting for it to come back down. Honestly, ApolloKage just trying to find an option, going to be able to get the up air. Can't find much after it, though, but we're seeing a little bit of a playstyle switch coming out from ApolloKage at this point.
I really liked what ApolloKage was going for there. Sean was ready for it with the buffered option, but if he had gotten that ledge trump into the dare, that almost certainly would have been followed up by a Nikita to KO. 169% is going to be enough to take the stock with the hit 3 of Nair by ApolloKage, and he gets popped out of Sean's grab by the grenade. That's exactly what he was looking for in that situation.
For sure, looking great. Even utilizing the grenade hit on that last interaction, keep going, but now 119 has to find a safe way to land. This grenade is bailing AK out of so many, because you saw Sean was perfectly lined up for that up smash.
I mean, listen, welcome to Snake at the end of the day. Like, it's grenade pull does so happen to be frame 1, and with it being frame 1, that means you can do it to break pretty much any combo in the game unless it's true.
Yep, for sure. Here we go, though. Sean sitting at 91%. ApolloKage just not leaving the stoop. The C4 is going to connect, not enough to KO, but the weak head back air does come out. Nikita doesn't do as much as he wants, but, you know, I feel like Sean is playing a little bit more reserved now than they were in game 1.
And it's because of FD. In addition to like all of the other problems of not having platforms and Snake loving this stage, at the end of the day, there's also the fact that C4, once that light goes out, is practically invisible on the black stage that is FD. It's not as bad as Lilat used to be, but it's still pretty bad for people trying to keep track of that C4. So you've got to like be very, very cognizant of it. But Sean making use of that full rage that he's got into the up smash to take out ApolloKage's stock. ApolloKage quickly uses the great equalizer that is Snake up tilt to take it right back out, though. So we are still perfectly even going into the final stock of game number 2.
Yeah, great combo coming off of ApolloKage coming out, but here comes Sean, even going to utilize the grenade hit to try and extend the combo there. And once again, just trying to find one of those stray aerials to get a combo started, but can't. Once again, grenades have just been so perfect for ApolloKage's gameplay here.
Throwing up that grenade to stop Sean from jumping in. He's been looking for either that dash grab or that landing Nair 1 to combo into either up air or potentially knee. ApolloKage recognizes that and then catches the initial dash with the up tilt. Now we've equalized it 1 apiece, and it is going to be interesting to see what our counter pick is going to be. I know for a fact ApolloKage is going to be banning Battlefield for certain, and likely Kalos as well. And I know that because I'm so smart and I asked him before the set.
That's the advantage of knowing so many top players, right, Laz? You could just go up to them and just ask them
I was
genuine
just like,
questions.
hey, what are your bans? Thank you, very cool.
Do your work, commentators, by the way. It's only as simple as a question, but game number 3 going to small Battlefield, so we get that Battlefield just a little bit smaller on the biplats here.
For those Battlefield fans out there in the chat, you'll get your fix.
Yeah, I guess it's good enough. I know some people really regard this stage as like the best stage in Ultimate in terms of like its equal, because I know for a lot of people they love PS2, but PS2 is a little bit wider than small Battlefield, so, okay.
He's more than fine. Snake's recovery can compensate for that pretty easily. Sean, though, dashing in to try and invalidate the grenade, mistimes it on the drop, though. So he still gets popped up and doesn't follow up on the combo the way he wanted. He's looking for this 2-frame Lyric.
Yeah, he wants it so bad. Good Cypher, though, coming out from ApolloKage, saving themselves a little bit. I just love this stage because I feel like so many zoners are so happy just, you know, hanging out below the platform, so they're safe. It's kind of like a little bit of a house there. But you know what ApolloKage is looking for.
There it is.
Yep, and Sean's going to be able to capitalize off of those 3 up tilts.
I said that towards the end of game number 2. I said he's looking for Nair 1 knee. He finds Nair 1 knee, but he doesn't find that C4. He forgot where it was, and as a result, he steps right on that trap.
Yep, for sure. Here we go, though. ApolloKage once again going for a grab, and the grenade just messing up Sean's initiations every single time here. So ApolloKage just gonna get right on out of there, reset the situation, and, you know, once again, just playing so well around the grenades.
I've been very impressed at how well Sean's been like utilizing both his jump and his aerial drift to quickly make it back to stage before ApolloKage even has the opportunity to use that Nikita most of the time, because that usually is a huge problem in that matchup for Captain Falcons. They get caught by Nikita on their way back to stage, but we really haven't seen any of that here. Most of what we've seen is just Sean getting his 1 hit and taking it for a mile.
Yep, for sure. Speaking of 1 hit, grenade unfortunately going to ruin that grab coming out for Sean here. And trying to read where ApolloKage is going to go high in the sky. Can't find anything, so just going to reset neutral, which
Keep
I
an eye on that.
agree with.
Why would you
kick in neutral, everybody?
So not only did ApolloKage just blatantly up smash right in Sean's face, Sean was like, oh, I have a button for this. Keep in mind, though, that C4 is center stage. Right as soon as I said it, ApolloKage detonated it.
Again.
I was about to say, like, be careful as you come off the Angel platform, because if that invincibility runs out while you're taking center stage, ApolloKage could just detonate that and find a lot of damage. Weird interaction on the down tilt there as well, but neither one of them gets too much off of it.
Yep, for sure. Here we go, though. Grenades are out, ready to go. And Sean going to be able to find the down air, but once again, coming in, playing it a little bit more passive here. This is such an important game 3.
Pop-ups by all these grenades. He's in trouble here. He's burnt his jump already, but he is able to retreat from ApolloKage. Stomp, but weak knee, not strong. I don't think it would have KO'd here either way. So he's still got a ways to go before he can take away this game 2 from ApolloKage.
Yep, for sure. Okay, a little bit of trades of the hit. Not going to be able to connect there, but AK's holding strong in center stage, but Sean going to be able to get the grab here on the read of the air dodge, and Sean going to go up 2-1 right now.
And he caught onto that throughout this entire set, and he's, you know for a fact, he's been holding that in the back of his mind. He's recognized that, hey, ApolloKage likes to wave bounce grenade and then air dodge immediately after so that he can't get caught. Most of the time, he gets popped up by the grenade afterwards, so he doesn't have to worry about being followed up on by a punish. But this time, I'm ready. I'm ready to take away the game as the result of this one habit that I've caught onto, and he does just that, making use of the full rage. Well, almost full rage. He was at 148. He was 2% off of full rage.
Very true.
And again, he takes the game. We're back on small battlefield, though, so ApolloKage definitely could turn this around, but you don't want to let Sean get that counter pick in the final game.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there, Last. Down throw, looking for, once again, these up air chains into potentially a knee. Sean starting out so explosive in the first 20 seconds. The knee is going to do a good chunk of the shield damage, but once again, looking a little close there for ApolloKage.
Shield looking like a thing that might be popping in a second. I was about to say a balloon, and then I forgot the word for balloon. No, I don't want to say skittle. I literally forgot the English word balloon for a moment, ladies and gentlemen.
That's okay. Happens. AK going to throw out a grenade, but once again, Sean, no fear in just chucking it right back at this point. ApolloKage just trying to get out of there and reset neutral. Once again, the tumble in is going to be punished there, but Sean barely escaping that C4.
Is he about to pull a Chekhov's gun here? The self-fulfilling prophecy of up throw finding a kill?
Maybe. Doing it just for you, Last.
Thank you, Sean.
And
it's going to be Nair 1 up air. 173%. Small Battlefield has a lower top blast zone. So he's going to make full use of that to go up a stock in this potential final game. But again, the great equalizer comes through.
Yep, perfect timing coming out from ApolloKage. And now here we go. Sean, once again, just doing what Falcon does best, breaking the space. Great air dodge, though, back down to ledge coming from ApolloKage at this point. And now Sean perfectly content with just waiting for the option to come out from ApolloKage first.
Gets the down throw, double up air, popped out by a grenade, but this time Sean's ready with his double jump so he can continue to chase ApolloKage. No rest here. He's not going to be able to get down safely just yet. Finally, though, he gets that pop-up by the grenade, and he's going to take this combo for all it's worth. Finally, maybe an opportunity to catch Sean with the Nikita. He has no jump here, so he is absolutely going to eat that missile to the face.
Yeah, St. Louis getting a little bit louder for the boy. This is the first set of today, and that back air is going to come in explosively. It's potentially ApolloKage's last stock here at Pound 2022. Needs to find a solution. Already 27%, 38% in the favor, but here comes Sean.
Yeah, Sean going to take every opening for all that he can because they are so few and far between. Tries to land on AK's shield with the stomp, but he's going to be able to roll out, regains control of the stage, pops that C4 as well, so Sean doesn't have to worry about it for at least a second, and very nearly gets the knee out of AK's own grenade.
Oh my god, just the exchanges going on right now. I feel like Sean is trying to capitalize off of this grenade hit as much as possible and just can't find it. ApolloKage at 117. Sean going to utilize the recovery to just kind of get out of there, and now we're kind of at a standstill, Last.
He hasn't really stalled that Falcon dive all too much yet. He hasn't been off stage enough to be using it a lot, so if he hits that Falcon dive near the ledge, it is almost certainly going to be curtains for ApolloKage's run at Pound 2022. He's got to be so careful about that now coming back to stage, but he doesn't want to get up here because if Sean reads his option, he does just up B and KO for it.
Yep, for sure. Here we go. Weak hit back air is going to connect. Sean looking for the opportunity here.
A B, no get-up attack. The rare get-up attack comes through and
Whoa!
saves ApolloKage, but some unfortunate DI on the dash attack combined with a little bit of rage means that Sean moves on in Pound, and ApolloKage goes home at 13th place.
Yeah, definitely a great showing for ApolloKage as well. Definitely not one that we see too often at majors. Hailing from St. Louis, of course, ApolloKage definitely a homie. I'm really glad that they had a great run, but I'm excited to see how far Sean really goes.